Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges just made their New York Knicks debut, and let me tell you this, they look 110% more dynamic than they did last season, especially in their half-court sets, but more importantly, in their fast break scenarios. On this play, Towns gets a rebound. We're going to push it up here with Josh Hart. Now, the way that they can spread the floor, go 5 wide, basically make bigs like a Nick Richards very, exposable, right? You could just go at him every single time. Now, right away, there's a mismatch because they're so flexible, because they're so dynamic. We're going to kick it over to the corner. Now we have guys scrambling to get back to where they're at. Now, in this game specifically, Mikal Bridges makes a great play, goes up and under, and gets an easy finish. But what I will say is look how easily they move in transition. 1, 2, look at how easily they're able to force this defense in one direction and leave the other wide open. Now you have 5 guys that can shoot the ball. In a real game, I guarantee you this is going to go to OG Anunoby for 3. The ball movement is going to be so much better with this Knicks team. I feel like you're going to play more as a unit, right? Probably way less usage for Jalen Brunson, which is huge for him staying, having his stamina up in a game. But also, man, these guys are going to be super dynamic and versatile, especially on offense. I'm super excited to see how it goes. Now, in this video, we're going to break down a ton of plays that I actually loved from this new look Knicks team. Before we dive in though, hit that like button. If we get this video over 200 likes, I'll do another in-depth video because I'm just going to cover Mikal and Karl Anthony Towns. But if you want an in-depth Knicks video, hit the like button. Over 250 likes we'll say, and we'll do that for you guys. With that being said, comment down below what seed you think the Knicks will finish in, and let's get right into the video. Alright, here was another fun play. I believe this was Karl Anthony Towns' first bucket of his New York Knicks career. Now, the first thing we're going to notice is we're going to get a fast break opportunity. They have 2-on-1. Jalen Brunson decides, okay, let me actually kick this out. We got a behind-the-back pass here to our guy, Karl Anthony Towns, right? You don't see him right now, but look at him stand around that logo. This is something defenses are not gonna like with this New York Knicks team because you have everybody around this 3-point line, and then you have Karl Anthony Towns who can quite frankly shoot it from anywhere on the floor, whether it's in the corner, whether it's the top left, the top of the key, right? He can shoot it from anywhere. Even way out here, 30, 31 feet beyond the 3-point line, this dude is an absolute sniper, pulls up in Brandon Miller's face and wet like water, nothing but net. Again, I'm telling you, man, this is going to be a really fun team to watch throughout the season just because the versatility offensively. You talk about a team like the Boston Celtics, the Knicks said, okay, we have great defense like the Celtics. Let's actually make it so we can shoot every shot in the books, right? We can shoot these threes. We can put up 43s a game and beat teams down, right? But also, what I'm really excited about is the 5 wide, right? And what I mean by that is, let's just say you have Towns over here in the corner. The big man will be in the corner as well. You have Jalen Brunson here. He'll drive into the lane, and there'll be no big man. And guess what? If the big man does rotate into the paint, Towns is going to be wide open for 3. You're going to have bad rotation from the defense. You're going to get a ton of open looks. I'm pumped about this new look Knicks team. Let's see what they can do in the next one. Now, Towns can also do things like this, right? Get the ball top of the key and ISO, right? Now, he doesn't do this too often. I guarantee you if this was the regular season, you'd probably see this a little bit less than you did in this game. He's just trying to come in here and showcase to the Knicks fans, hey, this is what I can do, right? So first thing we see, just isolation one-on-one, and again, right? They're so spread out because of how well they shoot. So you have guys at the top of the key, top left, left corner, right? One-on-one situation. Look at the finish by Karl Anthony Towns on this one, man. This is fun to see. Again, just isolate, boom, have that speed to drive by, but then finish over a defender, man. That's a Nick Richards, although he's not the best perimeter defender in the world, this dude's really good down low. Man, they did not know how to stop this boy Towns, at least early on in the game, right? I don't think Towns had the most amazing game in the world, but in terms of what he did show, I thought there were some really good things. Now, Before we dive even further into the video, guys, do me a big favor. Hit the like button if you want the part 2, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we're going to be covering the New York Knicks throughout the entirety of the season. That means offense. That means defense. That means individual player breakdowns for almost every single game. We got you guys covered. So again, join the family if you haven't already done so. And with that being said, let's kind of dive into the next one. All right, here we go. Another play I liked here. I know it's a little bit blurry, but we're going to get 5 wide. This is what you're going to see a ton of when it comes to the regular season. So we're going to get Josh Hart coming up here, setting a screen, leaking out. Now, look at this big, right? He's playing way outside this three-point line. We also have Towns sitting in the corner. You got this guy. Just look at the spacing right now. So whether Jalen Brunson wants to come up here, pop a 3, he can. If this guy bites up, he can drive right by him, right? Get into the paint. Nobody's there. Or if there is someone there, it will be this guy leaking in. And like we said before, Towns will be wide open in the corner. Let's see what happens here. Boom, get the screen. The center's playing way too far up. And wide open 3. Gets it to fall. Great play there. And again, look at the spacing. You got Mikal, top left. You got Karl Towns, corner, right? And then you have so many different guys that can set the screen, just like the Boston Celtics. You have Derek White, Drew Holiday, and Jason Tatum, Jalen, Porzingis, Al, right? All of these guys can set screens. Well, it's the same thing here in the Knicks. And I think, listen, the Celtics just won the championship. The Knicks wanted to win a championship. They kind of, implemented their own type of system where, hey, now we can spread the floor just like them, man. I'm telling you, I think this is the recipe for success in this new era of basketball, man. I'm excited for it. All right, here's another one. This will be the last one we break down here, but this is one-off potential. So again, same thing as last time. We get this screen up top. You see the center's actually playing a little bit higher now, right? So again, they're not a team who wants to switch this. They don't want to play help defense from the left corner because Towns is there. Now, what I love about this new look Knicks, this new look Knicks team is Jalen Brunson is so crafty with the ball. There's going to be so many guys who are just staring at the basketball. Now, one thing I think they need to get better at, and I think they're not showcasing it in preseason because they don't want to show their hand, right? But right here. Backdoor cut. Just go. Sprint out there. Brunson throws up the lob, gets it to go. I think that's definitely a big-time option. And again, right, Brunson drives into the lane and then ends up drawing an and one there again. I mean, Brunson is so damn good with this basketball in his hands. He's going to be a big-time threat. But again, you can already kind of tell this offense is going to be 5 wide, spread out. Let's get to work, man. Brunson will be your main handler of the ball, but I do think you're going to see a lot of open threes. It's gonna really depend on if Mikal, if Josh Hart, if Karl Towns, if OG Anunoby in this right corner, if they can start hitting their threes at a 36, 37, 38, 39 and higher percent clip, this team is going to be one of the best in the NBA, not only defensively, but also offensively as well. It's going to be a ton of one-on-ones, and you got to be excited about that if you're a Knicks fan. Now, keep in mind, they're not going to show you a ton in preseason just because it's preseason, right? Just like football, it's going to be very vanilla, and that's what it is here. But either way, I think this team is ready to win a lot of games. Now, I am going to end it here. Just because the backups came in, McBride, that dude's going to be a stud. I'll say that right now. He's going to be probably one of the best 6-man in the NBA. Big time scorer, flamethrower. Excited about him as well. But hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. The next Knicks video will be coming out soon if you guys like this video, and I'll see you soon. Peace.